In the skies over France, 1917, a lone biplane cuts through the clouds. Lieutenant William Terence Decker of the Royal Flying Corps is in trouble, both from the enemy and his own fear. As bullets fly and dogfights rage around him, Decker makes a split-second decision. He runs. He dives his plane into a thick white cloud and emerges in a place he doesn't recognize. Decker lands his antique plane on what turns out to be a modern US Air Force base in 1959 Germany. It's been over 40 years since his flight, though for Decker it's only been minutes. He steps out of the plane, dazed, confused and still in full World War I gear. The airmen on the base are equally stunned. The plane is real, the markings match, but it shouldn't exist anymore. Neither should Decker. They question him, thinking it's some kind of elaborate prank or delusion. But Decker insists it's 1917, he just left a battle, and his friend Alexander Mackay is probably still fighting for his life in the sky. But then, the twist. Decker is told that Mackay is alive. In fact, he's now a highly decorated officer who is scheduled to arrive at the base later that day. Decker is stunned. Mackay was surrounded. He couldn't have survived unless someone had gone back to help him, and that someone was supposed to be Decker. But Decker fled. He abandoned his wingman and ran. Except now, history says he didn't. History says he turned back, fought off the enemy and saved Mackay's life. But how? If Decker never returned, how did it happen? That's when it hits him. This trip into the future is a second chance. Fate, time, whatever you want to call it, has given Decker the opportunity to set things right. He breaks free from custody, scrambles to his biplane and takes off, desperate to return to the past. The cloud reappears. He flies into it. And he's gone. No trace, no explanation. Moments later, the real Mackay arrives. And when they mention Decker, his face lights up. He remembers Decker. He remembers the day he was surrounded and how just when he thought all hope was lost, Decker returned. One man against 7 enemy planes. He saved Mackay's life and was shot down in the process. The Last Flight is a tale about courage, redemption, and the strange, unseen forces that sometimes give us one more shot at doing the right thing. No technology, no flashy effects, just a man, a moment, and a decision that changed the course of history. This is what makes the Twilight Zone timeless, because in this dimension of shadow and substance, even the past isn't always written in stone. Cowardice versus redemption. At its heart, this is a redemption story. Lieutenant Decker begins as a coward, someone who ran from a fight and left his friend to die. But when he's thrown into the future and sees the consequence of his inaction, he's faced with a rare opportunity. A second chance. The fluidity of time. This episode plays with time in a very soft, almost magical way. There's no time machine, no paradox explained, just a mysterious cloud acting as a portal. It suggests time isn't linear in the zone. Fate, memory, and even guilt may have more control over time than physics. The nature of heroism. Decker becomes a hero because he was a coward first. The story argues that heroism isn't just about bravado or glory, it's about choosing to do the right thing, especially after failing. His courage is made meaningful because he had something to make up for.